Hey everybody, Anthony Dodge, Mile Train Outsider here. Rather than try to do a live feed where just Streamlabs crashes, the internet's not great, I think I'll just post a video today. Um, we've just finished 4 days in Edinburgh, and it's hard to believe a week from today we actually go home. So I don't know what's harder to believe. A week from, we still have a week to go, or it's going by so quickly. It's been a whirlwind. Edinburgh was quite a different city. First of all, wow, I don't even think London with the Jubilee was as packed as Edinburgh is. You just cannot walk down the sidewalks of these main areas. It's thick with people. I don't know if something's going on, but it was just massively thick with people. Um, Also, it's kind of hard to find a restaurant that you can just walk in and sit down. Everybody wants you to call. But we had a good time. We got to meet Chris from Hales Heritage Railway. That was awesome. Uh, we went out to Stirling and saw Stirling Castle and the Stirling Battlefield area and the Wallace Monument. We wanted to go out to Bannockburn, but the busing and the time, things just took too long in Stirling. We should have gotten an earlier start. We didn't, and we didn't make it out to Bannockburn. So I guess that gives you an excuse to come back. Um, but we've had a blast. I know I haven't been posting anything on my Facebook page for model trains or my YouTube channel except for this and the live streams. I'm not doing anything train related right now, although I did order a couple of trains from Model Bond Shop Lipa last Friday, so hopefully they'll be waiting for me when I get home. So I'll have a couple of unboxing videos to do on some nice. I bought a Märklin locomotive and a Brava locomotive. I'm very excited for it. There's more stuff I'm going to buy as well. So things will be coming on this channel. I've got a bunch of other track related things I need to buy. I'm gonna just I could do it now or I could wait a week. But it might be cool to just do a couple of big orders from Lipa and have it waiting for me when I get home so I can tear out some of those tricky turnouts that have been causing problems with a couple of my locos. It only causes problems with a couple of them, but those turnouts have been tricky. It's the long, narrow turnouts, and maybe I'm going to replace them with the standard, and I'm going to tear out some track on the Bremen side. That's the less developed side of the two sides. So I'll be doing that, and then working on the Fowler car. I don't know what I'm going to do first when I get back. First thing I'm going to do when I get back is probably rest. Joyce and I are we're already tired, and we still got a lot more to go. The big event, as many of you know, and excuse me while I shift my position here. I am sitting on the floor because the couch is too awkward with the video here. Um, as I'm speaking here, it is the evening of June 20th, and tomorrow is the first day of rail strikes uh, across the United Kingdom. And we got an email about half an hour, 45 minutes ago saying that our train is running, that it's running. That is from the company itself. We talked to some people at the station yesterday who gave us thumbs up that said, yeah, it should run. But in the email, they say, but things could change at the last second, which is nerve wracking because Joyce and I are in a quandary. We were very clever, we thought. We booked a bus that if the trains got canceled, we've got a bus. The problem is, uh, the email from the bus company says they want us there at least an hour before bus departure, which the bus departs at 8:45. They want us at the bus station at 7:45. Our train doesn't depart until 9 o'clock. So what do we do? Do we just say screw it and take the bus? But it's a 7 hour, 15-minute bus ride, or it's a 2.5 minute ride or 2.5 hour ride on a train. Which one do we do? It's a no-win situation, but again, in life, it's kind of a happy problem. The only issue with this is that if we go to if we get up and start walking out of this building at 7:45 with our suitcases, do we head to the bus station? Do we head to the train station? Um, if our train is not canceled at 8 o'clock, and that's kind of what Joyce and I have decided. At 8 o'clock, we're going to the train station. We're gonna go to the train station at 8 o'clock, and we're gonna stay at the train station. And we're just gonna keep watching and see. And if at 8:30 they haven't canceled our train, we're just gonna commit to the train. I know that leaves us half an hour of hell, but if they cancel the train before that, we're going to grab a taxi and run over to the bus station because the bus station is actually just down the road. I don't want to try to walk it, but we're going to run out, grab a taxi, throw him in, give the guy just 20 pounds and say, get us to that bus station now. Um, you know, um, and if the bus company yells at us, they yell at us. But there's no win because by doing this, uh, if we do take the train and don't cancel our bus today, if we cancel our bus today, we get a sizable part of what we paid for it back in refund. But I guess we're just going to have to swallow the cost of the bus. If the train does run, then we just have to eat the cost of the bus. But, you know, there's a lot of people out there with a lot worse things happening in life than worrying about how to get to York. But one way or the other, wolf or a third way. We may be in the situation where at 8:30 we're feeling good. 8:45 that bus leaves, and at 8:50 they announce our train's canceled, and then we're really scrambling. But we got an email that said specifically our trip will run as planned. That was what LNER said to us in the email we got 50 minutes ago. Your train will run as planned. Not should or would, will run as planned. But then they put under it, however, things could happen. So there's no easy solution, and we'll do what we got to do. We'll cross whatever bridge when it comes to it. But that's the plan. I think we're just going to, 8 o'clock, we're going to go to the uh, train station and just chew on our fingernails for an hour. And but we did go into a train shop today. We went into Harburn's model train shop, which Chris said was a really good one, and it is really good. Met a couple of gentlemen there, really nice people. Almost bought a train, almost. But when they took it out of their display case and started messing with it, they found that something was broken on it. And it could be fixed, but it would take till Saturday to get it fixed. And well, we didn't have till Saturday. So uh, that will have to wait. So we'll see what happens that way. It's This whole trip has been unbelievable. Every time you think something can't top it, something does. Joyce and I went out to the Portobello Beach, which is just outside of Edinburgh. It's not the North Sea yet. It's like a big bay area where the Forth River, what have you, flows out, but it opens up and it's North Sea water out there. And we had a blast out there for about 45 minutes, just playing in the water, hanging out, got some ice cream. It was beautiful because I have been near the sea 3 times, Cardiff, Bangor, and even in Liverpool, and have not had a chance to get in. Things just have prevented me. So we took the bus out there. It took about half an hour by bus to get there, and we went and played in the water. So I am really looking forward. I've got 4 people that said they're planning on seeing us at York. I'm hoping, it would be cool if more came, but I'm shocked anybody would come. But hey, it's awesome because the people we've met, uh, Jim at from Hover Motion's channel and his family. How beautiful! What a beautiful family. Alan, another beautiful family. We met Lee and Jackie. That was awesome. Had a good time. Although I think we almost killed Jackie, um, dragging her around all my places in Liverpool Football Club I wanted to see. And then Tim, of course, we've talked about that, but I don't want to leave anybody out. Um, and we're going to, oh, and Philip Page, see, scared. I don't want to leave anybody else. That was awesome. Somebody who just wanted to meet us, Joyce wanted to meet Joyce and me so much that came to a train station just to stand on the platform and catch us changing trains. That really makes you feel good about yourself. If there's one thing this trip has done, it's really been such positive vibes for Joyce and me. I'm looking at Joyce. She won't be on camera, but would you agree, Joyce?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you heard that. It's just if we had low self-esteem coming in, it's been heavily mollified. People are making us feel good. That so many people have been just so kind to us and helpful to us and supportive of us. It just from the people we've met to the restaurants we go to, we've only had one negative, and that was at a cafe near Edinburgh Castle because they took too long getting our sandwiches, and we literally had to go check in. Our window was 1 o'clock to 1:30. We stopped off at 1:40 or at 12:45, ordered our meal at 12:45, and at 1:25 our sandwiches. That's all we ordered were sandwiches. Still hadn't come. Now they had one woman working the counter, and she's ringing people up, running back and forth. But two other tables sat and got their food while we were waiting for ours. They sat, ordered, got their food after we had ordered ours. And so at 1:25, I just got up and I looked at her and I was frustrated. And I just looked at her and said, I'm sorry. We've got to go. I'm sorry. And I apologized. I said, I'm sorry. We're leaving. And as we were walking out, she stormed into the kitchen going, why are these people being so rude to me? I didn't do anything. It's not my fault. And I was like, I wasn't rude. And I could have been. I could have demanded my money back and everything else, but we were late. Fortunately, we only had a 3-minute walk to get to where we had to be to check, but I was not rude to her. I may have looked upset, but I was polite because I'm always polite unless somebody provokes me. But that was, and in the end, they got their money for it. So I didn't sit there and protest and demand my money back and act like an ugly American. I did apologize. I said, I'm sorry, we got to go. And yes, I looked frustrated, but shouldn't I be allowed? I wasn't being rude to her. I wasn't blaming her. All I said was, I'm sorry, we got to go. But that grumbled me because she went storming into the kitchen. Now, maybe she was having a bad day already, but Joyce and I always treat wait staff very nice. Any of you who've gone out to dinner with us, we treat wait staff very nicely because we've been on that side. We are never rude or dismissive um, to anyone unless they really, really cross us in a bad way. But that was okay. If that's the worst thing that happens, big deal. So anyhow, I think my video is going to be about 15 minutes here. It's just been great. I'm wearing my St. Andrew's cross because I'm in Scotland, in Edinburgh. We've had a great time here. The apartment's great. Lots of space. We got laundry done. We got the only again, it's the only weird thing is when we were in Liverpool, there were so many restaurants to choose from, and where we live, there's a lot of restaurants. But Joyce and I, we just walk up, and we tried to go out to eat a couple of times. And have you booked a table? No, and they're just pubs. They're just pubs. It's not like five-star restaurants, just pubs. Have you booked a table? No. Well, we're all full. You need to book a table in advance. Nothing on the outside that said that, but oh well. Somebody eventually gets our money. Somebody eventually gets our money. And we've enjoyed what we've been eating. Would you agree, dear?
Yes, sir.
All right, so on behalf of the Model Train Outsider, until I can check in with everybody again, I'm going to say, as always, Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, and happy trains. Take care, everybody.